think it's important for us to address brain-related diseases. Everyone, if you survive cancer and heart disease, the odds are that you will have some brain-related disorder. So it'll be like Alzheimer's or dementia. And if you don't, friends and family will for sure. And I think unless we have some sort of brain-machine interface that can solve brain ailments of all kinds, whether it's an accident or congenital or any kind of brain-related disorder, or a spinal disorder, if you know somebody who's broken their neck or broken their spine, we can solve that with a chip. And this is something that I think most people don't quite understand yet. And we're going to go over in detail how this is possible. But I think there's an incredible amount we can do to solve brain disorders, damage, and all this will occur actually, I think, quite slowly. So I do want to emphasize that it's not going to be like suddenly Neuralink will have this incredible neural lace and start taking over people's brains. Okay. It will take a long time. So you'll see it coming. So getting FDA approval for implantable or devices of any kind is quite difficult, and this will be a slow process where we will gradually increase the issues that we solve until ultimately we can do a full brain-machine interface, meaning that we can ultimately, yeah, this is going to sound pretty weird, but achieve a sort of symbiosis with artificial intelligence. So, but this is not a mandatory thing. This is a thing that you can choose to have if you want. And this is something I think that's going to be really important at a civilization level scale. So, and I've said a lot about AI over the years, but I think even in a benign AI scenario, we will be left behind. And so, and hopefully it is a benign scenario, but I think with a high bandwidth brain-machine interface, I think we can actually go along for the ride. And we can effectively have the option of merging with AI. I think this is extremely important.
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, or Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles in Great Millstone. And Barakatham to you brothers decided teaching this truth with faith and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, okay? And I want to go ahead and go into the mark of the beast on this lesson, man, okay? And this article is from thevox.com, okay? And it says, brain reading tech is coming. The law is not ready to protect us, okay? And I'm going to skip this first paragraph, okay? And it says, over the past few weeks, Facebook and Elon Musk Neuralink have announced that they're building tech to read your mind, literally. Zuckerberg's company is funding research on brain-computer interfaces that can pick up thoughts directly from neurons and translate them into words. The researchers say they're already built an algorithm that can decode words from brain activity in real time. And Musk's company has created flexible threads that can be implanted into your brain and could one day allow you to control your smartphone or computer with just your thoughts. Musk wants to start testing in humans by the end of next year. Okay? And going into what Elon Musk is doing with he wants to put a chip. He wants to put a chip, drill a microchip inside your brain, man. And that's simply the mark of the beast, man. Okay? That's simply the mark of the beast. And it says they want to start testing in humans by the end of next year. But these elites, they probably already have these things up and running, man. They just waiting on that appointed time to collapse the government, to collapse the economy, okay? And then implement their new world order, man, which is gonna come by martial law. And when they do that, man, a lot of people gonna die, man. A lot of people gonna bug out, man. Cause it ain't gonna be no food in stores, okay? Like y'all way of living, that shit is gonna be over with, man. And it's never coming back, man. Once America falls, that's it, man. Okay? And I want to go ahead into the definition. And in that little video, he said it's not mandatory yet, but it's gonna be. It's gonna be made mandatory when the New World Order comes and they implement that martial law, and then they try to give their false facade of order through that martial law, man. And they gonna force you to get that motherfucking chip, man. And you really not gonna be forced, because it's gonna be a decision that you gonna have to make, man. Okay? And the only way you can the only way that you will not have to take that chip is if Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is with you, man. Okay? Because you don't have free will, man. Everything you do is ordained by the Most High, man. Okay? You could wake up and go outside for a run and get hit by a fucking bus, man. It was ordained for that to happen by the Most High, man. You don't have free will. Everything happens because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai allows it, man. And I was just that Texas shooting had killed I think a 7-month-old. Well, that was judgment, man. That was judgment by the Most High, man. Okay? And people want to say, well, that child didn't do anything. That child didn't do anything. It was a baby. It was innocent. Well, that child had got judgment put on it from what it did in the past life. But that's neither here nor there, because that's going into something totally different, because you people probably don't even know that you all have been reincarnated, man. But I'm going to stick to this mark of the beast right now. I'll do another lesson on that later, okay? And here's the definition. It says, what is neural lace? At its most basic form, neural lace is an ultra-thin mesh that can be implanted in the skull, forming a collection of electrodes capable of monitoring brain function. It creates an interface between the brain and the machine, man. And that's nothing but the fucking mark of the beast. And I'm going to go ahead to the scriptures, okay? And this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 10. Verse 11, Salakia. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And we know that this damn devil plans on using the mark of the beast chip. Okay? The RFID chip is the mark of the beast. And just like when they crash the economy, okay, and they implement this chip, because your local stores already have this thing set up and running, man. You could put your credit card with the chip on your phone, and you don't even need your credit card. All you need is your phone now, man. And all you have to do is tap your phone on the chip reader that they got set up inside stores and gas stations and shit, and you could pay with your phone, man. and you can pay with your phone. Now that isn't even different. There is no difference between that RFID chip and your phone, man. Okay? And when they make that shit mandatory, you're gonna be paying with your wrist. You're gonna be putting your fucking wrist, your fucking hand over that chip reader, man. When they make that shit mandatory, okay? And I wanna go ahead and get Revelation, okay? Chapter 13, verse 16. Okay, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, man. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to buy or sell in that day unless you have the chip, man. Unless you have the mark of the beast chip, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. When that devil declares martial law, man. The only way you're going to be able to survive in that day is if Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is with you, man. Okay? And I also want to go ahead and get Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, okay? Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. And the hour of temptation is when the mark of the beast chip is implemented on all the world, man. That I just read in Revelation 13 and 16, okay? And because thou hast kept my patience, Salahi, and because thou hast kept the word of my patience, meaning you doing the work and you have faith and you constantly praying, man. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So it's coming upon all them that dwell upon the earth, man. That mark of the beast chip. And really, overseas, it's a big thing, man. In Sweden, it's really a big thing in Sweden. They're basically a cashless society, man. But that's what this devil plans on doing here in America. He plans on crashing the dollar so he could bring in his new cashless society, man. Ultimately making you the ultimate slave, man. Because he wants that chip inside you, because he wants to track you, your whereabouts 24/7, man. He wants to know what you're doing 24/7, man. That chip is gonna have your records. You gonna be a fucking bank account, okay? And it's a lot of shit that this devil plans on doing, man, with that chip, man. And he's trying to make it seem like he's going to be curing a lot of diseases. He's going to be helping the people by curing them from all those diseases. But really, that's just a big fucking scheme, man. That's just a setup to get you to accept the mark of the beast, man. And that's pretty much all I want to go into on this lesson. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, or Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles in Great Millstone. And Shalom. I hope you was edified.